Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. And happy Tuesday to you all. We are going to get into our Tiny Tuesday savings challenges by doing our tiny winter savings and our if you know, you know. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you're having a great week so far. I know it's early yet, but we can only do what we can do and we try to make the best of it. So let's go ahead and do our Susical scratch off. And like I said, this is going to help me save for my girls' cast and crew fees for their spring musical at their school. So we're going to go ahead and roll our D6 dice and see where we're going. We'll just set that over there. So our D6 is telling us 3. So we'll go 1, 2, and we'll go here 3. So $5. And then let's go one more time. Oh, let's try that again. 2, 1 and 2. Let's go over here. 9. Okay, so $14 coming into this. I do not remember how much this is, but this is pretty spicy so far. So $14. Now I did make this challenge. You would think I would know, and I also could go peek and see how much, but yeah, it's okay. We'll just figure it out when it's all said and done. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for 14. And let's see now. I think we can condense. Yes, so we have a 10. So it's $25 saved in this so far. Yes, 25. So let's get a 20 and a 5. Make things a little bit easier. And we'll put it in our envelope, and then we'll scratch 2 more off tomorrow. Okay, so we'll get there eventually. And yeah, I'm keeping track of all of the musical savings. Like I said, I think $450 would be sufficient. That's enough to cover their cast and crew fees of $400, plus enough to get a bouquet of flowers for each one of the girls at the end of one of their shows that I go see. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our tiny winter savings collab. And this collab comes to us from Sheila at Gen X Budgets, Budgeting with Kim, and myself. We are all best friends. We talk to each other all the time. And so we have been making these seasonal tiny savings. So let's go ahead and get started. It looks like we're starting on this one right here. That's where our little clip is. So let's remove our clip. And, oh, we had to get our prop out. I'm like, what am I missing here? We have $24 in prop coins, and they're all 50-cent prop. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that all gathered up. We are going to roll 2 D6 dice, numbers 1 through 3. We'll make the light blue the first one. And I'm going to try to quickly get through this without messing up, because I am notorious for getting off kilter and then not knowing where all my money is supposed to be going. So yeah, guys, it is, you know, nearing the end of January. How are you guys feeling about your savings? Are you kind of staying on point, or have you been doing a lot of shopping? So we're going to call that a 1 and a 1. I have not, but I did do some Etsy shopping, but I did have a gift card that I used for that. And I think I only went over by $7 or so. I caught myself being on a strict no spend, so much for that. But it's okay. I bought a couple savings challenges because I want to do like colorful savings, because I have these bling dice from Eva, and I want to use them. I'm sure you guys have seen these in other videos, and they're so pretty. So I just wanted to get some color dot savings so that I can use that with. All right, so now that I was talking, I don't know where I was at, so we're just going to put 2 down for the light blue. I mean the dark blue, and then we're going to roll. So yeah, that's the plan, to do that. And I had to find some challenges that went along with those dice. I think I'm going to make maybe a couple for myself, and then if you guys enjoy them, I'll upload it to my Ko-Fi shop, not Ko-Fi. I think it's Ko-Fi shop. Ko-Fi, I think. I don't know. There's so many ways of saying that. I just making it up. I know I've gone to their YouTube channel to see how they say it, and then I still forget. Because I like to say it properly, but, you know, I think I've heard it so many different ways that Sugarfoot. Or just stick that one right there. I think I've heard it so many different ways that in my head, I just think any of it is right. So I don't know. All right, this is getting in the last two, and this is just slotting all over the place. So let's go ahead and move all this out of the way for now. Half of these dice I'm not even going to use. So let's just move that over. Okay, so I am also going to move my binder over, and we'll use the dice tower as a prop. And let's go ahead and get the prop money out for challenge number 1, which is brand new to us. And this is from Rad Girl Budgets. Let me go ahead. These are so tiny. I need to zoom in. Okay, so this is for her yearly savings challenges. She gave us minis and then tinies. So I put the tinies in here. Each one of these are going to save us $1, and she got $2 today. So let's go ahead and mark off these first 4. Actually, what we're going to do, first 2, sorry. We're just going to put a big old dot in the center, and then we'll grab $2. I think I have a $2 bill over here somewhere. At least I thought I did. I do. Okay. And put it in the envelope. Perfect. So that gets that one started. That might be around for a little while. We'll see how much it gets next week. Number 2 is from Sheila at Gen X Budgets. And this is Slay All Day. Each one is $1. She got 1, 2, 3, 50. So let's go ahead and mark these off. 1, 2, and 3. The 50 will push to another challenge. 3. So far we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get this back for a 5. And we only need $3 more to finish that one. It's a $10 savings challenge. I don't know if we're going to be finishing any today, but we'll see. All right, we are pushing 50 cents to somewhere else since we couldn't really use it in Sheila's. Number 3 is from Anna Banana Budgets. This is our 2026 Happy New Year Savings Challenge, and we definitely finished this one. These are 50 cents a piece. She got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's go ahead and mark off these final 2 spots. And then I'm going to turn it over. What I did is I went through both my If You Know, You Know binder and my Tiny Winter. And I marked the backs of everything of where it's going to go. We're not going to randomize. I feel like that just takes way much more time than it needs to. So let's go ahead and add our $1. This should have 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I did not mark the back of this. Oh my gosh. I did not mark the back of these? So it must have been just my If You Know, You Know binder. Yeah, because these are not marked. Chow, $8. I don't want to randomize this, but let me grab my card out and see. So this was in spot number 3. I think what we're going to do is just... So the only thing that's not on this side is holidays, Costco, and Costco. Everything else 1 through 8 has that. So let's go ahead and move it to Seussical because Seussical is in the number 3 spot. I'm just going to write that on the back. And we'll transfer that $8 into the Seussical bucket in my high yield savings. Okay, so let's put this over here off to the side. And this pop money over here. Okay, great. So we have 1, 2, and 3 going into the next challenge behind Anna's. And this is from Cash and Color Budget. These are 50 cents a piece, both sides. Okay, so let's go and get started. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 icons. So let's go ahead and take care of that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll leave this extra 50 cents over here, and we'll see what we can do as far as finishing a challenge today if we can. All right, so $3 going into envelope number 3. Okay, this next challenge is number 4, and it is from me. It is a New Year's savings challenge. It says 2026, be nice, we're tired. So this is getting 1, 2, 3, 50. Let's go ahead and put this 50 with it. We're not going to be able to finish this, but that's perfectly fine. So let's do these 2. Well, we have 1 already down here. So let's do this. So that's 50. And then, so 1, 2, and 3. So these are 25 cents up here at the top. 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll do these 2 on the end for 50. Okay, perfect. So that gets that one started. This is a $8 savings challenge. So 1, 2, 3, these two 50s make $4.50. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's a little over halfway done. Number 5 is getting 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what's in number 5's envelope. This is from Budgeting with a Ginger. This is Brittany's Savings Challenge. It saved $5 or 50 cents a piece, and she only needed 2 of these. This will be rollover, so let's go ahead and mark off the final 2. And we will grab a 5. Okay, so this was in spot number 5. This is going to go to Desk Reno. And that's just so I can buy some additional desk pieces for my budgeting and makeup area. Because now it's like all in one and it's not enough space. So that's going to go there. And let's get the new number 5 out, which is from Vicky Thinks. And it's actually supposed to go this way because the picture's at the top. These are 50 cents a piece. So we are putting $2 into here. So 51, 52. So let's grab $2. Actually, there's a 2 over here we can grab and put into Vicky's envelope. Yay! So that'll save us $9 on that challenge. Okay, so this next challenge is getting 1, 2, and 3 in envelope number 6. This belongs to Kim over at Budgeting with Kim. This is Bestie Kim's January Tiny Savings Challenges. Some are worth $1, some are worth 50 cents. So let's go ahead and take care of a few of these icons. So let's do some of the dollars. So 1, 2, and 3. We can do 3 $1 icons. 1, 2. I think I was supposed to color these all the way in. And 3. So we should have $5 in here already. Yep. And this is a $9 savings challenge. So let's get, not 5. If you see right here, if you can see that, let me not hold it too close. This is a 50 cent icon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 50. Okay, so we'll put the 4 in there and we'll keep saving on that. Okay, next, 1, 2, and 3 going into number 7. And number 7 is, I think this is Budget with Amanda, if I can get out the envelope. Yes, it is. Budget with Amanda. This is her savings challenge. Each is $1, and it looks like she only needed 50 cents because this is halfway crossed off. So let's go ahead and give her our other 50 cents that she needs. And this, yep, that's right. We only need $1. So 50 and 50 is $1 for $8. And this was in spot number 7. So this is going to go to birthdays. And not family birthdays, just, you know, birthdays where the kids come up and say, oh, such and such birthday is this week. Can we get them something for their birthday? Family birthdays are usually handled one at a time because we're so spread out. It gives me time to get everybody saved for. So that's why we do that. All right, next is from A Budget Life with Paula. She's the new number 7. Some of these are 50 cents and some of them are $1. So there's $2 going in here. Yep. Oh, actually $2.50. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and get this marked off. $2.50. So here's a dollar icon down here. And then $1.50. And there's 2 and 50. Okay, and this one will save $1, 2, 3, 4, $5. And yes, I have that marked on the back. Sometimes I gotta check myself because I don't trust what I'm doing or what I'm saying half the time. Okay, $2 going into number 8. And number 8 holds budget with Carly. It says, let it snow somewhere else. I know that's right. We're putting $2 into this. This needs $2.50. See, I should have kept that other 50-cent icon or prop coin and we could have finished this one, but that's okay. If something else can give up 50 cents, we'll finish it. If not, it'll be here till next week. So this is 150 and 2. We'll grab additional $2 to put into here. And let's see what we have so far. 5, 7, and 9. And we had 950. Wait, what is this? Yeah, 950 saved. We need 50 more cents to make it 10. Sorry if you guys can hear that car going down the street. He is loud every day. Okay, that's it. I don't have any to share with anyone else. So let's go ahead and bundle this up. And we're going to get directly into our If You Know, You Know savings challenges. And this comes from Angela Marie 888. And she was so gracious to make this so that we can finish up savings challenge and save in a tiny way. Let me just make sure I'm zoomed out all the way. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, we'll leave it right there. Okay, let's move our randomizer card. And we are going to get... I have prop coins sitting over here. Here we go. My stack of prop coins. And I bought in a little bit extra, quite a bit extra, from my winter prop money because I do want to get some of these buckets, like, you know, fully funded. So let's go ahead and open up. And do we have a marker where we were left off? Right here, number 2. Now, these are mixed in 25 and 50 cent. These are all 50 cents. So let's run through our 50 cent icons first. We should be able to get all the way through the binder. We'll make the light blue first. So 2 and 3. Oh, you know what? Let's go back. I lied. Let's go back. Let's start fresh. Let's not use this one. Use our D2 dice because I don't want to put too much in some of these. We'll use our D2 dice and it'll decide how many each you're going to get. Let's use the teal one first. So 1 and 2. Okay, that's much better. I think having 3 would just be almost unfair. 1 and 2. And these D2 dice are from Kim over at Budgeting with Kim. Bessie Kim sells these in her Etsy shop. So please feel free to go and grab these dice. I love them for things like this. When you just want a couple, you know, prop coins or a couple dollars down on your challenge. You know, you can get that one or two action going. So 2. And now we're going to flip back to number 1. And now number 1 is going to get 1. And then we have 2 left. Number 2 is going to get 1. And then number 3 is going to get 1. Okay, perfect. So now let's go ahead and pick up our regular prop coins. These are from Angela Marie 888. And this comes with the download of the If You Know, You Know challenge. So you'll get prop coins, you'll get dashboards, you'll get the title page. I think there's even one that she has for the bank. I don't use a bank. I just put the money in the envelope with the challenge. But everybody does it differently. This is getting 2. Number 12 is going to get 1. And now we're going to flip back to number 1. And that's going to get 2. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we're just going to work our way through and just bringing in a little bit more money this week should help us get a little bit more funded on some of these challenges. So 2 and 1. Okay, sometimes this prop was laminated, so it will slide around a little bit on you. So you just kind of have to be as careful as possible when you flip your envelopes. That's what happened in the tiny winner part. It started to come out the side. And then I'm like, oh boy, I hope this is where this goes. But like I said, it's all savings. All of these challenges are going to be finished no matter what. So if one absolutely steals like a prop coin from another, I'm not worried about it, guys. I'm just not. So one, especially when we're talking about 50 cents or a quarter, like that's easy to replace. Okay, so number 6 is where we're starting. Let me grab my clip. We'll start there next week. Number 6 didn't get much this week, but we are going to completely move our dice tower. So we'll make a lot of room over here for ourselves. Set that there. Okay, we'll move this over, and then we're going to flip to number 1 and start there. Okay, number 1 is from Budgeting with Chris. This was a challenge that I didn't get to use last year, so I bought it into our If You Know, You Know binder, and it's getting $1, 50 cents, 1.75. So these are all worth 25 cents, and we're putting $1.75 in. So here's 50 right here. Plus 4 more will be $1.50. That's $1 and then 25. So we are almost done with this one right here. We only need $1.25 to finish it off. Okay, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 75 in here out of 5. Okay, number 2 is getting $1.50.75, and it is from Neurospicy Budgeting, and each one of these are 25 cents. So let's go ahead and get a 50-cent prop and finish this one off. This would have saved $2, and this is going, I know these are marked Amy by Nature. So that's going in our 2026 savings challenges to help fund that big old savings from her. All right, new number 2 is from Christine Creations. She created this for Lady Di Saves. So let's go ahead and mark off, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 icons. So I'm just gonna quickly color over them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is going to get $1, and we'll throw this back in the envelope. Okay, I like this. Even bringing an extra little bit of money in makes a big difference. Big difference. This next one is getting 1, 2, 50, 75. So $2.75 in number 3. Let's go ahead and get it out. And this is from Jamie at Charma Budgets. And so we're going to do $1.50. There's our $1, and here's 50, and we did finish this. Let's go ahead and get the $1.50 out from over here. Okay. And this should be a $3 savings challenge, so let's grab a couple more bucks. And this will go to Susicle. So Susicle is definitely getting some money today between the Tiny Winner savings and the If You Know, You Know. And our new number 3 is going to be this one from Neurospicy Budgeting again. And we can go ahead and put, $1.25 into here. So we'll mark off 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to get that started, and grab $1. You can hear my husband just pulled up in his loud truck. So I don't know if you guys heard that, but he is home from work. So $1.50, $2.25 going into number 4, $2.25. And this is from Savings Supermom. And let's go ahead and mark off that amount. So here's 50, 1, 50, 2. So that's $2. So that's 150, 2, and then we need one more for 25. Let's make sure I did that right. 50, 1, 50, 2, 25. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so this should have $3.75 in it. Let's grab a couple more bucks and put that into our envelope. Okay, next, this one is getting, let's sort out our prop coins. 1, 2, 50, 75. So 275 going into number 5. And this is from Teacher Mom Budgets. So let's go ahead and do 50, 1, 50, 2, 50, 75. So this should also have $3.25 into it. 1, 2, and 3. So some of these we had to start, so we're not going to be finishing them probably till next week. So $1.50 going into number 6, and this is where we'll start next week. And this is from Bookish Mama Budgets. So this is getting $1.50, and we have finished this one. This is a $2 savings challenge. And then 4 more on here would make $1. So there's our $1.50. This is a $2 savings challenge, and it's going to back to school. Perfect. That is a brand new category that I started in the high yield savings. So we got to get that going for their school year next year. And then I'm also going to pull out Becca Budget's scratch off challenge, which is the back to school scratch off matching challenge. I'll be pulling that out again soon and getting that going. That's a big saver. I haven't decided if I'm going to re-sticker it and start fresh or just continue on from where I left off and then re-sticker those ones we already did from last year at the end. So I think that's the way I want to do it. It's just kind of start off where I left off and then re-sticker the ones we already saved with. I think it saves at least $300 and some dollars. Plus, you know, if you save for mismatch matches on the match game. So if you haven't seen that, I'll remind you of how that is played once we start on that. So this next one's from Boss Babe Budgets. I don't do winter very well, and this is getting $1.50. So let's go ahead and mark off 6 of these. And then we'll put $1 into here. And then we have 5 more categories to get through because that was number 7. Okay, number 8 is getting $1 and $2. So let's see what we can do with this. Okay, this is from Budgeting with Lisa. She doesn't do any videos anymore, but we still want to save with some of the challenges that we printed out from her, and we hope she's doing well. And this is getting $2. So this is the only challenge that's marked with 50-cent icon, so that's fine. There's 1 and 2. So we'll finish this one next week. It only needs $1 to finish. And let's go ahead and get 2 more dollars. And that will make it 6 so far saved in that. So it's a $5 savings challenge. It should be more than that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should have 5 already in it. It's a $6 savings challenge. There we go. Probably missed $1 somewhere. Okay, next. 150, 75. And that is going into Charlene Saves. This is her Ko-Fi if you guys are interested. I don't think she makes any content on YouTube, but that is her Ko-Fi page. So let's go ahead and mark these off. And what did I say? $1.75. There's 50, 1, 50, and then 75. So 1, 2, 3, 25 saved in this so far. So let's grab a couple more bucks for our 3. And then number 10 is getting 1, 2, 50 into number 10. Yeah, I definitely like bringing an extra little bit. That definitely helped. This is from me. I still don't know what I'm wearing to the living room this New Year's Eve. I might not even go. And I did go. And I just had some leggings and stuff on. I didn't have anything special, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're doing 1, 2, 50. Okay, so these are 25 cents a piece. So that is $1 right here. We'll be close to finishing this one, so maybe next week. So that's $1. This will be 2. And then we'll do 2 more for 50 cents. So this only needs 50 cents to finish. So everything will be done next week. So this is a $8 savings challenge. And we just put 2 more into here. So we have $7 saved so far in 50 cents. And then number 11 is next up. Okay, and this is getting $1.50, $2.50. So everybody got around the same amount. Okay, $2.50. This is from Rad Girl Budgets, and we made these 25 cents a piece. So let's go ahead and mark off our next amount. And what did I say, $2.50? So $2.50. Okay, we're done with this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4 makes $1, and then another 4 will make $2. Okay, this is a $4 savings challenge, and it is going to Desk Renault. So $4 for that. Let's go ahead and clip that up and put it to the side. So that was $2. So 1, 2. And 50 cents is going into the next one for number 11, which is from Budget with Carly. These are 25 cents a piece. So we can do 1 and 2. So it'll be another $4 savings challenge. And I'll have to definitely come through it here and make sure there's challenges behind these to be ready to go if we finish any more next week. And finally, number 12 is getting $1, $50, $75, $2. And this is from Restoration by Autumn. Groundhog Day is February 2nd. It is coming up. So let's go ahead and mark off. What did I say? I can't believe I forget that fast. $150, $75, $2. Yes, $2. Why do I second guess myself? 1, 2. So that's only needs 50 cents. And that's a $4 savings challenge. So we have $3.50 saved in that so far. All right, guys, that is our If You Know, You Know and our Tiny Winner savings. I will see you guys tomorrow on Word of God Wednesday. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Take care. Don't overwork yourself. It's not worth it. And yeah, be safe. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.